What's up, trader and investor homies? It's your boy Kevin. This is Touchdown Trades. I'm your trading BFF and your stock market bestie. Here at Touchdown Trades, we love innovative tech. We love disruptive tech. We're looking forward. We're forward thinkers. We're looking to get involved with companies that are blossoming not now, but are going to be taking off in the future. We don't want to be involved in, no offense, but General Electric. This is a company that's seen its prime. It's done its thing, and it's just kind of a flat growth rate. And no offense to dividend investors or value investors. I'm a value investor too. But my bread and butter is them growth stocks, baby. We love them growth stocks. The companies that are disrupting their individual sector, their market, and they're planning for that massive growth in the near-term future. So in today's video, we're going to talk about three penny stocks. Three penny stocks that are disrupting their market, their sector, and they have a business plan, a business model that is going to bring them massive growth in the near future. These are three stocks that I believe are not only undervalued, traders and investors haven't hopped on them yet. There's not that FOMO, the hype, the spotlight isn't on these stocks. So we're going to be able to get them at a good deal, a good price. So let's break down these top three penny stocks that are disrupting their sector. We'll break down the charts, the fundamental, and the business plans. So as always, let's secure that bag by making smart investments and sound trades. Let's get it, baby. What is good, all my trader investor homies? Let's jump right into these top three penny stocks right now. They are bringing it with the intuitive and the disruptive tech, and we know we love that. We also love getting involved with penny stocks that have a catalyst. Because without a catalyst, these penny stocks just kind of chop around. And when a sector is hot or a stock has a strong catalyst, they can really take off and go to the moon. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button for me. It really helps me out, helps the channel grow. And also, check out Webull. Link in the description for 2 free stocks from Webull when you sign up and deposit $100 or more. It's a great broker. Their platform, I have it pulled up now, is much better than Robinhood. They have a desktop platform, level 2, free level 2, and the platform is just so much faster than Robinhood. It's not even comparable. And they're offering 2 free stocks if you deposit $100 before the end of October. An amazing deal if you click my link in the description down there. All right, so let's jump into penny stock number 1. Penny stock number 1 is going to be this ticker symbol GSM, Ferroglobe PLC. This is a company that manufactures or they mine a product that is used in the solar industry. So let's take a look at the company. So Ferroglobe is a world leader in advanced metallurgical products. Ferroglobe is one of the world's largest producers of silicon metal and its alloys and manganese alloys. The company uses state-of-the-art technology in its production process, supplying critical ingredients for many industrial and consumer products, from silicons to solar power cell. I was driving down the highway. I'm currently in North Carolina, so I was driving from Atlanta to North Carolina. And as I'm driving down the highway, every freaking mile, you see a solar panel on the side of the road powering some box. I don't know if it's for the telephone company or what it's for. And it just made me realize that solar is bigger than we ever imagined already. Not even considering the residential solar power powering our everyday lives. I don't think that's going to happen for a while, right? I think it's going to eventually happen where clean energy is powering our everyday lives, but not yet. But it's being used for all sorts of stuff, and this company is a mining company that produces the silicon used in solar panels. So as clean energy grows, this company is going to grow by default, right? As solar grows, this company is going to be producing more and more of the silicon. They're going to be able to raise their prices, and it's going to make more money. Everybody wants to focus at the top companies. We've talked about this in the past. They want to focus at the EV auto manufacturers. They want to focus on the solar panel manufacturers themselves. But they don't want to focus on the companies that supply those manufacturers. And I think that's a mistake, because as those industry grows, the suppliers are also going to grow and their stock prices are going to benefit. So what is my plan for investing in this GSM stock? So not only do I like this company's business model and growth outlook, this company has a stock chart that has been beaten down, right? All right, let's take a look at this GSM's chart real quick. And not only is this a company where I like the business model, I like the fundamentals, and I like the growth outlook. This is a company where the stock chart is absolutely beaten down to where a point where it's almost a buy on value alone, yet alone the growth and the business model and the clean energy aspect of it all. So we are trading above $16 and we just got beaten down, and we're currently trading at less than 62 cents a share. Where do I see this thing heading in the near future? Well, I think we can easily pop back up over $3 a share on the next clean energy solar wave. When we get a wave back into the clean energy sector, I think we could be trading at $3 per share. So I'm putting a 12-month price target of $3, which is a 500% move. I know that's a hefty price target, but I think this company belongs trading above $3 per share. Ticker number 2, let's get it. AMPE, Ampeo Pharmaceuticals. This is a company that is in the midst of getting a huge catalyst at its back, and I think this stock is ready to take off. This is a biopharma company that manufactures and develops drugs that help with anti-inflammatory medications. And they kind of got lucky. Why? Because they realized that one of their anti-inflammatory drugs may help with the Rhinoceros Rex. We even have a news PR here from Fox Denver talking about it. So Colorado company wins FDA approval for Rhinoceros Rex clinical study. So this anti-inflammatory drug is being tested to be used as a therapeutic for the old Rhinoceros Rex. And that is going to be a huge catalyst for this company. Let's say the drug doesn't get all the way to final FDA approval. But let's say they come out with the PR and say, oh, we passed phase 1 approval. Huge PR. We passed phase 2 approval. On each of those PRs, you get a huge move to the upside. So I think this company is worth an investment, and I'm going to be taking a hard look at it. And we can see on the weekly chart that this thing has absolutely been dumping. It was trading above $4 per share just a few months ago, about a couple years ago actually. And then it has crashed down and is now trading at 82 cents a share. So where do I think this thing is headed? I think it's headed to break this $4 pivot, personally. That's what I would be looking for in selling on the way up, setting some profit targets. And we have a nice support area at the 60-cent area that you could use as your risk, as your stop loss. So the trade is there. I'm putting a price target of $4 per share on this AMPE. Really like this stock, really like the company, and the catalyst is there, baby. The third and final ticker we're going to talk about on this video is NNDM, Nano Dimensions. We've talked about this one in the past, but there's been some catalysts, some more news that we need to go back over. All right, so before we check this one out, go ahead and check out the 2-week free trial for the private Discord chat and alert service where you get all my trades and investments when I enter and exit. All right, so NNDM is a 3D printing company, and we've talked about why I'm big into 3D printing right now. I think companies are going to try to bring manufacturing back from China. These small, obscure parts that are currently manufactured in China are going to be brought back to the United States, or at least an attempt is going to be brought. And say, for example, you have a landscaping company, one of your lawnmower parts break, a small part on the wheel. Instead of having to order that part from China and wait months and months, maybe you can hit up a 3D printer, a company with a 3D printer, and say, hey, I need this part, send the specs over. They can print it out, ship it back to you. I think the growth capabilities for a company like that is massive. And if 3D printing grows, Nano Dimension grows. And I'm not the only one bullish on this company, as Kathy would and Ark Invest keep buying in Indian. And that's why we're talking about it right now. We talked about them a couple weeks ago, and I think they owned a little bit over 200,000 shares, and they currently own 472,000 shares of NNDM. That is their second lowest holding, although that is probably because it's a cheap penny stock, and you don't want to load up on a cheap penny stock, especially if you're a big ETF manager. But that shows that they do have faith in the company, which is really promising for Nano Dimensions. If we take a look at the daily chart, we can see that this thing has been very, very strong, probably caused by the massive amount of buying that Ark Invest has been doing. And we've ran up from the sub $1 area, and we're currently trading just under $5 per share. But if we look at the weekly chart, pull up the weekly chart here. These are Trend Spider charts, by the way. Very good charting package. Free trial, link in the description. If we look at the weekly chart, this was trading way higher and has been beaten down. So even though it's been running up over the past few weeks, it's still not overvalued by any stretch. And if Kathy Woods keeps buying, that's good enough. That's good enough for me because she's just a straight up OG. And she's smarter than me. I'll admit it. She's smarter than me. I'm not going to chase. If we go back to the daily chart, I'm not going to chase this thing and buy it at the highs right now. I am going to wait for a pullback. I'll probably wait for a pullback back towards this $3 area, $3.25. But if we do get that pullback, I would love to invest in this NNDM. All right, trader homies, that is going to do it for today's video. My top 3 penny stocks right now. I hope you guys got something from it. If you did, do me a huge solid and smash like for me. It really helps me out and helps the channel grow. And I love all of you guys. You know it. You know I love you guys. And I'll catch you in the next video. And until next time, peace.